Did you get that piece of paper? Yo!
Yo! Hey guys, what's going on? Hey, matching hoodies.
That's nice.
Another live Q&A, guys. So yeah, as we've done, sort of send in your questions, and yeah, we'll see what comes in. We'll answer as many as we can. We've got a few topics to cover, just in case no questions come in yet.
Yeah. Which I haven't looked at yet.
Manu has not seen. So yeah, if you guys come in, jump in.
There's some people. Oh, there's somebody.
Jump in.
Is that right? Or
Give
not?
us a question and we will answer yours. Otherwise, actually these questions are from a client of mine today. Well, my clients today sort of said, just in case we get nothing straight up, we're gonna need some topics.
Sorry, we're early, by the way.
We're a bit earlier. No, 7's not early.
Better early than late.
That's what they all say.
Mm.
Okay.
myself,
So yeah, some questions, some questions from my clients today. Favorite thing about being a PT?
Making a difference.
Yeah.
Easy. Making a difference. There's not many jobs, I guess, that you can see the difference that you make. You know, you might be doing something that's that you enjoy. Brad, how you going, mate?
Trade. Nate? Kate?
Someone?
What's going on?
Yeah. Sorry, going back to that. Yeah. So if you can see the difference that you make in somebody's life, whether it's minute or it's huge, like you get to see exactly what you've done. You're a part of that.
Yeah.
Although you're not. I never really.
You never say that it's your accomplishment.
Yeah, no, because it's theirs. But you know, you're on their journey and you get to help them, which is awesome. And like honestly, I could get cut in half with my pay. And fucking $40 a week. But anyway, I cut my pay in half to have this job.
Well,
luckily.
I think more the way we look at it was we could make a lot more money doing something else.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's nice to, you know, whatever money does,
we
get to do that and we get to help people, we get to see that.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
That's 100% my favourite thing too. Hello Rebecca, how are you?
What have we got from Brad?
Brad sending yeah, I'm going to say the same answer to my question.
Just had a scan, excited to show you the results.
Ooh.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
I'm excited to see it.
Sam, how are you?
Bring it in. What have we got? You tomorrow afternoon. I can't wait. If you're really excited, send it to me.
Text it to us now.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I actually have your old scan there. So, see how we go. Mason, how are you, mate?
Least favourite thing about being a PT?
Shitty excuses.
Yeah?
Actually, no. Not shitty excuses. Late cancellations?
Yeah, something like that. I'd say like the stigma that you're sort of fucking just attached to immediately. It's like, oh, you're a PT or blah, blah, blah. Fuck off. Like,
yeah.
I'm not like every other PT and, you know? So I hate that you get judged off the bat.
Yeah.
Because there are bad ones.
Yeah. I never really take that, like, I don't even notice that shit. So, I don't really care. But,
Sam also hit the nail on the head. My least favourite thing about being a PT is just training her.
Yeah, right.
She just said that.
Yeah.
Bang on, Sam. I didn't want to say it, but thanks. Fit Dubs. What's going on? You should be working out.
You should be training.
You should be working out, Fit Dubs.
People.
Oi! Oh, there's others in the gym, sorry.
Everybody looks all over at once.
He's out there, dabbing.
Yeah.
That's about it, huh?
I would say fluctuation as well.
Okay, yeah.
Especially as an up and coming PT. I've only been in the industry for about 3 years. I should definitely be, I guess, busier. But you know, through winter and that kind of thing, you definitely do take a slump in terms of, you know, your lifestyle and that kind of thing.
Yeah, which is the gamble you take.
Yeah,
like,
and it's
for
not
getting to do what you want. Yeah.
It's just one of those things. It's a part of the job.
Injuries, stuff like that. If people just can't train, like sometimes there's injuries where they just can't train and stuff like that.
Yes.
Fit Dubs. What does Fit Dubs say? Fit Dubs. How do I get an insanely ripped body like Fit Dubs? Asking for a friend. I think you got to stop training.
Yeah.
Stop working out. No.
I would suggest not texting and being on Instagram.
Yeah,
when
I'd
you're
probably just say train when you train.
Start.
Get off the gram. A few more reps, please, buddy. If you want to be like Fit Dubs, work your butt off. Any more questions, guys? If you have any questions, send your questions into us. So, I mean, we've got other people's questions today, which is nice, but you know, we want to get some ones on the fly. Brilliant, big
Throw
boy.
us off.
Throw us off. Okay.
He is actually a mammoth.
Hey?
Mason, he's fucking huge.
Really?
Yep. But you can be bigger.
Hello, Kate. How are you?
Hello.
Do you have any questions for us? We want your questions, or we've got our questions. Another question from one of my clients today. What was I going to swear? They might have sworn when they asked me. How do we get up and do the early starts and be happy at that time in the morning?
You certainly get used to it.
Yeah, I think it's... I've never slept in my whole life, so I think I've always been up early, so it's like, I don't know what I'm missing out on.
Yeah,
Maybe sleeping is amazing.
To be honest, it's not that great. It's great if you don't have anything on, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
but then you don't really get much done either.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon it's definitely easier coming to see a person in the morning as opposed to going to a job like where you sit at a desk or something like that. You know what I mean? You're going to meet somebody that's happy to see you as well, most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never really thought about it, to be honest. Just do it.
Just sort of like it's my job.
Yeah.
How do you go to work at 9 a.m. and be happy? And he's like, I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't. That's also the big answer. Sometimes it's hard, you know. Some mornings are definitely fucking hard.
Yeah. Sometimes you just don't.
Yeah. Sometimes we don't. Yeah. Cool. Another one, a dude asked me this hour. How much carbs do you eat in one day? I only just redid my diet, so I actually know relatively specifically.
All of them.
All the carbs, yeah. I have about 300 to 350 grams of carbs a day, depending on the day.
Yeah. I think mine would probably be half of that. I don't really eat that much carbs, but at the same time, not because they're bad for you, I just don't. I like higher fat foods, you know. I like having salads with like feta cheese.
Yeah.
Like
so you
that
just
kind
switch your fuel for fats, yeah. I have 45% carbs.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Philly D,
Phil,
what's going on, man?
what's happening, brother? Yeah. But I don't track calories for myself. I've been doing it for years, so I don't ever, you know. At one stage, I was eating 600-700. Back when I used to look like I lifted.
Stacking it on.
Yeah.
Sweet. Alrighty. When will it stop hurting?
When will what stop hurting?
Training.
When will training stop hurting? You'd hope. It's a hard one, really. What kind of... Who asked it?
So she's training for weight loss. She started exercising properly with me in January, so maybe 8 months. Well, about 8 months.
The thing is, with the personal trainer, we're always trying to push you beyond where you're supposed to be going. Yeah. If that's going to help you, of course, not just for our own personal benefit. But in terms of like, I guess, when will it stop hurting? It's just a weird one because
some sessions hurt, some sessions don't. Some sessions leave you with DOMs, some sessions don't.
If you're doing the same thing over and over and over, you're going to get used to it. Yeah. But if your trainer's constantly changing things up, adding in new things, it doesn't necessarily, or he or she doesn't necessarily need to, but it's always beneficial to do different things. You're going to get sore. Yeah.
And to keep it interesting.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to get bored.
Yeah. Sweet. Ooh, whoever's in, if you guys got any questions, send yours in again. Alrighty, we don't always want to do our own. Do bigger muscles, are bigger muscles stronger muscles?
Yes. Would you say so?
I'd say no.
Right.
I'd say the way you have to look at it is to get big muscles, you definitely have to be strong.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about actual muscle groups.
Oh, no. So if you're, like if this guy's legs are bigger than this guy's, does that mean
right. No, not at all.
Not,
100%. Bodybuilders are weak as shit compared to what they look like. So not every bodybuilder.
So what I was getting at, to be muscly and to have big muscles, you just have to be strong. Most of the time. There's freaks that just have big muscles. And when I say you have to be strong, that's not freakishly strong.
Yeah.
You just have to have a solid level of strength. Your muscles just aren't going to grow.
Yeah.
To look like a big muscle where someone goes like, oh, that's a big muscle.
Yeah.
Without being somewhat strong. But you can definitely get very, very strong muscles that aren't big.
Yes. So I think just breaking it down to like growth of muscle doesn't have to come from getting stronger in terms of numbers though, right? Like for instance, you know, you don't need to continuously bench press more in weight. You could get bigger muscles than you have now by bench pressing the same amount you bench press now. You just have to change the load. Change the load. You could simply change the tempo, the way you lift it, which direction you lift it. Those kinds of things. That's what bodybuilders focus on. Whereas, for instance, you wanted to get your
Shane Kirsten, surely he's got some
the
questions.
man that can. Well, now I've lost myself, but
Muscles, big.
yeah, you don't necessarily need to be strong to. I would go a little bit against what you're saying.
Yeah, me too now. But you don't need to be strong to be big, but
And also, what do you consider strong anyway?
that's another thing. Yeah,
I'm not strong. I've never been strong because I could have been stronger.
definitely. Yeah, that's
If you deadlift 300 kilos, are you strong? Well, if you think you're strong,
you're stronger than someone.
Yeah, and
and then you're not as strong as someone.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a
Dana.
good answer or not. Dana, have you got any questions for us?
Does that cover that question?
I'd hope so. Definitely, just to finish on that one, the bigger guys, I think, always look stronger than they are.
Yes. So they're underwhelmingly strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see some of these young powerlifters coming out, they look like they barely train.
Like nothing.
Yeah. What's he said?
Shane Kirsten. Hey fellas, how do I get big calves like Manu?
Well, actually, thanks for the notice.
Thanks for the compliment. For him.
Well, I couldn't grow my calves for 3 years until I started stretching them.
Couldn't or didn't?
Didn't. Well, at the time, no matter what I did, they wouldn't grow. It's not until I started stretching them more than I actually trained them, and stretching things like my feet, that kind of stuff, all of a sudden, they started to grow.
Why?
Why? Because they were inactive. They weren't working as efficiently as they should. So when I'm, say, for instance, doing a calf raise, I might only be using 20% of it. So I can load that up. But if they're not going to grow from, you know, as much stimulation as I give them because they're not working properly, then
I guess it's
not going
almost
to grow.
It's not stimulation then.
Yeah,
almost.
it's basically just movement.
Just whooping them, or trying to whoop them,
And until you actually get them to work and go, holy shit,
and then when you are
they
stimulating,
work. But yeah, I guess that's the answer to my problem, and I've found with a lot of people it's the same.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Just,
it is the same.
Yeah,
Get them working properly,
contraptions.
and then train.
Kevin, what's going on, Kevin?
Hey mate.
There you go, Shane. Next season we should see some big calves.
Yeah, let's hope so. Hope you're getting you moving faster too.
That's just a laughing face. It's not even a question.
What's funny? Punk?
Okay, next question I have on here. Which one do I want? Someone asked, what are our goals? I mean, that's a very broad question.
I know what mine are.
Thanks for the feedback. Thumbs up. Manu's doing different emojis, so I don't even know.
Okay.
Yeah, he did a thumbs up.
If you don't have the copy.
Oh, sorry, I was reading.
Oh. Well, I just posted my goals to my Instagram. I'm doing. What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, I didn't see.
Oh. Nah.
I just finished doing it. That's why.
Thanks, Dana. We'll get to that one.
I just did a 6-week challenge with all of my clients. Not all of my clients. Some of my clients. And I've decided to do it on my own. So.
Why?
Getting bigger and leaner. For me, I'm trying to prove to everybody and myself what's actually possible in 6 weeks. So it's not that anybody did bad at all. It's got nothing to do with that. It's simply going, okay, this is what we did, and I really want to see what the hell I can do. Like, you know, some of these people are doing twice a day.
Hey Laura, what's going on? Laura's going to have some questions.
So I want to prove a point that I can do that too.
Yep.
So I want to get a little bit bigger, but at the same time, get leaner. Can I do that? Yes.
Cal does.
I will do that. A lot of people say you can't do that. If you've been bigger than you are before, you will
that's what
grow
I was
muscle.
getting at, yeah.
I've lost a lot of weight over the last probably 6 months or 4 months, whatever, because
then
I
even
wasn't
before
training very
that,
much.
you've been bigger than that.
Yeah, I've been larger than I am now. So putting on muscle shouldn't be as difficult as it was before. So I should be able to get, in theory, leaner and bigger at the same time.
Yeah.
Will I? Let's find out.
Stay tuned.
Please.
So we go on training goals. Yeah, training goals. I still want to get bigger and strong. Not bigger. Sorry, I just want to get stronger, fitter. Keep sort of my ability to run and jump and do all that stuff.
And dunk.
I sort of, that's what I judge myself on with, like, if I'm getting sort of a bit complacent with my performance, if I all of a sudden can't dunk,
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I'm either getting like a little bit heavy, so I might have 1 or 2 kilos of fat, or I haven't been training as hard on my legs in terms of power.
So they've lost
because
power.
I've gone, I wouldn't mind having slightly bigger legs again. So same sort of deal. I mean, ramp up my hypertrophy stuff, and then you're like, I can't dunk. I'm like, what's the point to me? I don't want to look impressive if I can't be. I'm not going to say impressive if I can't do what I think I should be able to do.
Yeah.
So gonna get leaner. Still training my ass off. Gonna go back to 2-a-days as well for sure. Because I can't fit everything in 7 workouts, sort of everything I want to do.
Yeah.
There's a few more specific goals on there. Like I really want to bench 140 because I think that'd be cool.
That is pretty cool.
It'd just be cool. Just 3 plates. Like it's just an idea. I want to get my squats back to higher than they've ever been. I want that to get to 180.
With one leg?
With one leg, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I got to dunk.
You should be able to do that.
Yeah.
Have you ever, I thought you'd be able to.
165 is the most I ever did.
Yeah, right. That's still impressive, very impressive.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say
Let's
it's
get
impressive. I wouldn't say.
I think it is.
Oh, it's not fucking nothing. Deadlift someone else
Bet
to
you
be
look
up
like
there.
there was nothing when you did it.
I have to be able to dunk still. I have to be able to do 10 muscle ups still. I want to do a front lever for a 5-second hold as well.
Yeah, right. That's difficult. I'm enjoying you with that one.
Yeah, Thursday, I think. I'm going to train Thursday for that stuff.
What did Dana say? Oh, you
Dana,
finished?
yep, I am done. Dana asked the best hamstring exercises. That's another broad question.
Yeah.
It can be like what
Our best.
Our best for,
Most
for, like,
stimulation?
for building or for strengthening or for what? Or for isolation or we'll just take it, your best.
Yeah.
Here you go. This is a hard one. I just had like 5 things come through.
Yeah, I'm gonna say deadlift.
Conventional.
Just, that's the thing. I like deadlifts, and I get enough stimulation to the hamstring. Yes, stiff-legged deadlifts are gonna activate the hamstring more, but do I need to activate them more if they're growing and getting bigger? I don't think so. Will they make them grow more? Yes. I don't know. That's my best.
Yeah.
Maybe
But then
if I want
will you enjoy it as much?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Oh,
You
sorry.
might
Yeah,
not
no.
do it as much.
Well, something like a good morning. I would do a good morning before
Yeah.
a stiff-legged deadlift.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they just roast your hamstrings. So maybe if it was more just to target your hamstrings.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jesus, don't throw questions
Deadlifts.
like that.
No, that's a good question.
No, I'm just joking.
I'd probably have to go like it's a real like light one and a bit like wanky, but if you get it right, it's amazing. Like a Fitball hemi curl or a TRX hemi
yeah,
curl.
absolutely.
If you stay like really straight through your hips and keep it super duper controlled and keep tension on, they're amazing. The intensity,
will cramp.
yeah. The intensity is like super duper high, but not a super duper heavy load.
Yeah.
Which for me right now with my knee,
Safer on your joints, whatnot.
very important for me. So they're sort of in my weekly as my hamstring. And I alternate between the Fitball or the TRX because I find them both fun enough.
You'd be amazed at how many people can deadlift all this weight and do all these hamstring exercises, and then you throw them onto a Fitball and they can't do it
Properly, at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, that covers that one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dana. Hopefully
Yeah,
that
I'm
answers your
gonna
question.
say good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Already?
Feels like it.
Thank you.
No, Dana, thank you.
Thank you. What's your favourite hamstring exercise? We should
Yeah,
ask.
actually,
This is a Q&A. We ask the questions.
Yeah.
You give us answers.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dana, if you want to give, if you have one,
She has one.
it's probably Barbara Hang. Barbara Hang. Oh, they're doing stair runs. It's all good. No, you're right. It's a gym. It's all good. You gonna say hello? Oh, well now we just...
That's enough.
Cool. Omar asked, what's your ultimate post-workout meal? Fuck.
Jesus.
I
used to smash Nando's.
Nando's was one of the first things to pop in my mind. Hey Ash, how are you?
Ash is back.
Ash
this
is
the
back.
third one she's joining
Ash is
on.
just tuning in.
MVP.
MVP. What's going on? Your client asked us a question. Omar.
What's he want?
He wants to know our ultimate post-workout meal, and you can get in on this one. You know. Oh, cool. Omar, sorry. Oh, Ashley's jumped aboard. Ashley's on everywhere.
Hell.
Favorite post-workout meal? What are we going to go
That's so
with?
tough.
Omar says hi.
I thought I was going to get drilled here.
Chicken and rice.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Omar says
Chicken, rice,
hi.
and egg.
Ugh.
Go, girls.
Chicken, rice, and egg.
I would say favorite ultimate post-workout. I'd say something like Nando's.
Keep going.
Decent chicken, like it is decent chicken,
Yeah.
and you can get some solid carbs if
Yeah.
you go on for chips, or you can even go like the rice options, which are nice. It's
Yeah.
super duper tasty. Generally, if you're going there, it's because you just like did a solid workout with a friend or something
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
It's like fuck it, let's train and then go get
Somebody
Nando's.
else is making it for you?
Yeah, you don't have to make it. It's done.
Hell yeah. That's why I was going to say it was mine. It's because somebody else makes it for you after you've just trained. It's like, I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
You usually have like some sugar there as well. So like you might be having some lollies or something on the way. So, but I guess that doesn't count. Whatever.
Yeah. Omar says Nando's too. Nice.
Yeah, the man that can.
It did come into our last Q&A as well. My old Muzz Buzz fucking big ass
Yeah,
milkshake.
I thought that was coming. I thought
But
it
it's
was
not my
coming.
favourite. I'd rather go to Nando's. Like if we did a solid session, then we went to Nando's. That'd be cooler. But yeah, I used to also just straight out from the gym in Rockingham where I used to train. There was the Muzz Buzz there. I used to get the biggest chocolatous milkshake they had and give them a couple of scoops of protein to throw in it. That was pretty solid too.
Sean Connolly, the man.
Sean
Everyone's the man's
Connolly, the man. Manu, do you still have massive Macca's cheat meal?
Not anymore. I get fat way too quickly if I do that. Him and I once ate everything on the Macca's menu.
I think I saw like photos.
Yeah.
Like this was ages ago. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Cheat meals, nah. It's not worth it anymore. I don't really like McDonald's anymore. I used to be able to eat literally whatever I want. Like I would eat 3 pizzas and then go through McDonald's and just smash it. But
Yeah.
not anymore. I don't, unfortunately, because I get fat way too quickly.
Spilling. I don't either. Thanks for asking. Sean.
Shows you
Dylan
really
never
care
did
about.
that.
Yeah.
Dylan did that. Dylan how did that? Dylan went, Buzz Buzz Macca's.
You're a personal trainer, you can't have Macca's.
Get a Sunday. See you, brother. Cool. And I've rolled up the questions. We won't be out of other topics. Sorry, I made a mess. Early starts, fave own goals. Carbs in a day. When will I stop hurting? Bigger and stronger. So I asked a few clients this afternoon for a question, and that's what we got. Barbie, do you have a question for us?
Give us a question.
Give us a question.
You got your mouth full as usual? Good?
Do you think that, okay, what are your thoughts on taking pre-workout every day?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Laura asked a question. We'll get to you as well, Laura, but Ara, can we touch on Barbie's question? What have we looked at?
Hey! Yes! That wasn't important at you.
Are you is that a gun?
No, I'm not a male, okay? I haven't got any pants.
Oh, wasn't talking about you. Anyway, what's your
was
thoughts
my
on taking pre-workout every day?
Hey Ash, what's going on? Every day? I think no worries as long as you cycle it. I think. Actually, I don't even know. I've never tried not cycling it, so I sort of always will go through a tub or two, and then I'll take a week or 2 or 3 or 4 off. Is that chicken? I would have eaten this one.
Chicken with peanut butter on it.
Oh, I thought it was just a rice jack with peanut
I
butter.
say do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, as long as you're feeling alright and you're still getting enough of an effect.
Yeah.
If you feel like it's not working, I don't know if that's in your head or if it's in your body or what. But
You will get some resistance with
100%.
adrenal glands and stuff, but that's usually down to overuse. Like if
Yeah.
you're having caffeine on top of that, so say for instance you're having a fat burner, a fat burner, a coffee, pre-workout, your adrenal glands will be fucked pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Which will then, not fucked, but less, what's the word?
Effective.
Less tolerant,
Yeah.
whatever, you know what I mean.
They're not going to work as well.
They're not going to work as well. So then that's when you might be getting more fatigue throughout the day. You might not be able to sleep because you'll be having random spasms, that kind of thing. Is that because of the pre-workout? Not necessarily. It's more everything altogether.
Everything, yeah.
But yeah, if that was the case and that was happening, because you know some of these pre-workouts have 500 milligrams of caffeine in them, which will give you a heart attack. If you need that, there is something wrong with your diet or your lifestyle.
Yeah.
So
And then it's like a vicious cycle because then these people get so tired they're like, fuck, I need more pre-workout.
yeah, and they'll double scoop it.
Whew, then it's getting messy. I just do cycle them because when I was young and like started it, the dude at the counter was like, you should cycle it.
Yeah, just kind of that's
And it
the way
makes
was.
sense.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to get used to it. I don't want to build up a tolerance to it. I'd rather just have it and it works.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then, you know, sometimes I just don't fucking want it. So
Yeah.
sometimes
You
I
don't
don't
need
need it. Yeah.
Like
I don't have it
big
every
leg
day
day
anyway.
or something, you might go, yeah, sweet, I'm really gonna fuck shit up today.
Yeah.
I'll take some pre-workout.
Definitely.
But
Some workouts, pre-workout aren't actually a benefit.
yeah, it's like if you don't need pre-workout to train arms. I wouldn't use it to
Don't get
train
the
arms.
Yeah, thank you, Barbie.
Yeah, thanks to the chicken.
She's gone. Laura asked, "What's your recommended low carb, high volume meal?" Hey Rika, how are you?
Low carb, high volume?
As in like high calorie? Laura, are you still there? If you are, is that what you mean? Low carb, high calorie meal?
Maybe just a large meal.
Ooh. Yeah, that'd be it. Volume, yeah, like the size of food.
Low,
Low carb.
a 1 kilo steak?
Are we going low calorie?
Yeah.
Because if we're going high fat, fuck,
Yeah.
we're going to town.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna change the question to low calorie.
Low calorie. Something with, I guess, what's low carb though? Like,
Big ass salad.
yeah, jeez.
Like a big ass like lean meat with a fuckload of like leafy vegetables, salads, more vegetables in there. Like yeah, it's gonna have carbs.
What I used to do
but for
when
the
I-
size, like you get a big bowl, and it's
Yeah.
not that many. Well, get a decent sized bowl. It's not that many calories.
What I used to do is I used to make omelettes with bulk cabbage in there.
Yeah.
Cabbage is, I don't even know, it's got fibre in it, but I'm pretty sure it's like, it's per 100 grams, it's like 5 grams, maybe 4 grams.
Yeah.
But if you can get like 10 egg whites and two or three whole eggs with, 200 grams of spinach, that was like a full plate
Yeah.
of food, and that's like,
And that fills you up.
Yeah,
I think that's
big
what she's
time.
getting at. So you're not having like this little meal of like, oh, this is my calories and I'm still fucking hungry.
Yeah.
You want to fill up a little bit.
the
Get some
cabbage
food.
will smell.
Nothing
at some
goes
point.
better with cabbage than cabbage.
I'm talking about on the way out, but yeah.
There. So yeah, I think we both sort of hit it with like leaves.
Low calorie. Yeah. Leaves.
Leaves.
Yeah, leaves.
Eat leaves. Laura says thumbs up. No worries, Laura. Any other questions, guys? Anyone else in the gym want to give us some questions? Do you have any questions for me? Do I have any questions for you? What do you reckon?
What's your biggest mistake starting the gym?
Biggest mistake starting the gym? That's it. Biggest mistake starting the gym? Being so like, definitely being like too proud to ask for help.
Yeah.
Whether that's like with anything, like advice to start, advice when it did come into a problem, advice getting out of a problem, advice to build once it was doing well, and then whatever like that. Just never asked for any advice. I sort of went.
Wing it.
I definitely was winging it at
Yeah.
the start. 100% winging it. But like I never felt like I was doing anything too wrong. And I sort of like I'm not an idiot. But I definitely, it would have been way better from the start if I just fucking sucked my tail up and asked for some good help. And yeah, I'd say just being too proud to ask for help.
Matilda,
what's going on, Matilda?
you got a shout out again. Second time visiting actually I think you might have come all 3 times.
Oh, another MVP.
Yep. And she got she was happy about the shout out, so there's another shout out.
Nice. There you go. Hey, Matilda.
During footy season, I struggled to maintain muscle or...
Okay, this is what we sort of touched on.
That was a while ago when we touched on that, isn't it?
Or I think... No, it was with Cal.
Was it?
I think this is where... Pritchie, what's going on, man? So the question is, during footy season, I struggle to maintain muscle or build due to all the running. What can I do, boys? Up your calories.
Eat more.
Yeah, you were just burning too many calories and not quite eating enough. Hey.
Man.
Definitely need to up your calories if you're trying to put on muscle. If you're doing all your weight training, as in your muscle building and strength training, as well as now you're adding probably more intensity, unless you're in pre-season. Definitely from off-season, your intensity in your footy training sessions are going to be higher.
Yep.
And they're going to be pumping. Plus, then you've got that game on the Saturday. So you're running for, if you're getting some good time, running for another hour plus.
Yeah.
You're burning a ton more calories. So yeah, you just need to up them, man. Especially even on those days, you're like, okay, I know I've got my gym training and I've got footy training. And on Saturday, I've got my game. Like on the game, I always, like when I played footy, I always had like bloody carb, like energy bars before. I always had Gatorade or Powerade before. I always had Gatorade and Powerade half time, and then I always had Gatorade or Powerade at the end as well. Yeah. Just because I needed more fuel on those days.
And by doing that training, you're simply dropping out of that calorie surplus. So you need fuel to build muscle.
Or maintain.
Maintain. So if you're, maintenance as well. So if you're dropping below that, there's literally no way you can build any muscle. It's impossible. It's impossible.
Calories in versus calories out.
Yeah. So eat more, supplement more if that's what you need to do.
Drink your calories,
Yeah.
Powerade.
Drive through Macca's.
Cheap
meals at Macca's.
Straight after footy, go to Nando's.
Yeah, there you go.
Last Buzz. Good question. But calories in versus calories, you're just burning too much. Do I have a question for you? Selfish one? What do you like about the gym?
This gym? Space.
This gym? Space.
Space.
Yeah.
Yep. And my choice of music.
Yeah.
You can change the music when it's shit. Or you don't like it, just change it.
Matilda said she likes my beard. Thanks, Matilda.
That's not a beard. This is a beard.
Oh, fuck.
Thanks, Matilda.
I like his beard too, by the way.
Deal bags, what's going on?
Another deal. Deals, what's going on?
Deals.
Cool. Yeah.
And I know why. It's what your favourite thing about it is. It's yours.
Oh, I don't know. My favourite thing about it would have to be space. And obviously I've set it up like that for a reason. I wanted space. No worries, Sean. Sean said cheese. Space. Not bloody people on top of each other. It's nice.
Sky for men. Skin for men.
Skin for men. Hey, if you're looking to to sponsor people as well, Skin.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're out here now.
What's going on, brother?
I think maybe. Julian, have you trained today?
Twice.
I've trained once, and then I'm going to basketball straight after. So that is my sort of second workout for the day. 40 minutes of running and jumping and hitting buckets.
I was supposed to be going to gridiron training as well, but my quad is still sore.
Julian's just talking
Big
about.
pec.
You got big pec.
I don't think so.
He's talking to you. He's not talking to me.
No.
No one's strong.
No big pec.
No good beard. No big pecs.
Yeah.
I wonder some of you have self-confidence. I've trained. You've trained. Do you have another question? Maybe we'll roll with a few more questions.
I'm just trying to think what I constantly get asked.
Yeah.
Let's go with a few of those. Because still got a little bit more time.
Yeah.
what's the most important supplements you need to use?
No,
If any.
If any, I'd say protein first. Protein.
Yeah.
You?
I'd say, well, obviously depending on your goals, but none.
Oh, yeah, true.
None unless you're lacking something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of the time people come to me straight away and go, okay, I want to start training. What do I use?
Yeah.
It's like, what do you mean, what do you use? You don't need something unless it's lacking. You wouldn't take a
Millie
vitamin.
Weston, Jordan, what's going on?
Hey guys, you wouldn't take
You
a
guys
vitamin.
got questions, Millie and Jordan? Surely you guys got some questions for us.
Hit us up. Justin, I know you're good for it, mate.
Justin, hit us with some questions. What are you talking about? Supplements.
Supplements. So like you wouldn't have vitamin C tablets if you were high in vitamin C or you were getting plenty of vitamin C in your diet. It would make no sense.
It's just a waste.
Yeah, it's literally just a waste, and it's not great for your heart either. So basically, supplements are for things that you're lacking. If you wanted a hand, I guess. Yeah, see, I work at a supplement store, and I can happily say you don't need anything. It's to make life easier. A protein shake is not going to do any extra.
Or nothing worse.
Or nothing worse than a piece of meat.
Protein from a protein shake or protein from chicken breast. My opinion, 100%, you're going to look the same, you're going to feel the same.
It's science.
Science.
It's science.
Science. I have protein shakes. Like protein's definitely the one supplement that I have every day.
It's convenient.
Convenience, yeah. I don't want to be fucking cooking so much food. I don't want to be heating up so much food. Sometimes it's just easy to shake it up, back
And
it
it's
down.
actually cheap.
And yeah, I used to think, I never used to think this, I just thought it once, and then I was like, a client of mine, before he started training me, he was having like, I think it was like 6 scoops of protein a day.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, that's expensive. And then I was like, oh, like
It's
per
not.
gram of protein, it's not.
Yeah. So if you get 5 kilos for $150,
Thanks guys, we will get to your questions.
that might be what? 150, I don't know. You know, per serving you're working about $1, and that's 25 grams of protein. If you were 100 grams of chicken breast, it's going to cost you more than that.
Yep. Yeah.
And it doesn't taste sweet, and
Chicken's fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Not sugar sweet, it's fucking sweet.
it's pretty good.
But yeah, I don't, cooking like time, I don't have a whole lot of time.
And I don't like it.
And yeah, I'd rather just fucking shake it up and have chocolate. Like
Yeah.
everyone knows I gotta fucking kill a sweet tooth. Is that the supplement question?
Yes, we'll call it there.
Jordan asked me when I'm training her. Tomorrow, let's do it. I'll text you. We'll book in a time.
Do you have my calendar? Was she doing it to me or you?
No, me.
Okay.
She wants to be top dog. Maybe we'll get to Millie. Millie's came in.
Okay,
first.
yeah.
Millie asks, what about things like BCAAs, branch chain amino acids?
I might get fired, but they're useless.
I'm not gonna fire.
Not from you.
Useless?
Useless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Useless.
I don't take them.
The reason I say they're useless is because there are so many people using them that don't need to use them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of information that comes out of supplement
Hey,
companies
Mika. What's going on, man?
that might suggest what those BCAAs will do for them, but what they don't say is that you're getting majority of these BCAAs in your food anyway. Now, if you're in a severe calorie deficit, which you shouldn't be, we're talking severe calorie deficit, they may help. Does science say? Not PubMed anyway, which is science that I would go and look at as opposed to, the supplement company that's selling it to you.
Bodybuilding.com.
Yeah, exactly. So listen to science or studies that comes from places that don't have an agenda.
Yep.
If I was
Which
dodgy,
is very hard to find.
yeah, exactly. It's always funded by someone. But if you go to PubMed,
Just listen to the Fitness Fidelity Q&A.
if you go into PubMed
Science.
and Google amino acid supplements, although they're very professional, it's basically laughing at them and saying they're a waste of money. I also work at a supplement store and do sell them because that's what people want. If I would tell them the exact same thing,
Give the people
if they ask me.
More questions coming in. Yeah, I got the same opinion on you. I do not take them. I haven't taken them for a long time. The only time I've had a BCAA supplement is like amino energy and stuff.
Yeah.
I have it for the caffeine.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking and it tastes amazing. Sometimes get like the coffee, like the cafe series, which again, it's like a coffee, but the calories are super low compared to a normal coffee. So I have it for like caffeine and sometimes a little bit of a wake up, sometimes a bit of a pre-workout because there's a little bit of beta alanine in that one as well.
Yeah.
Like a very low intensity pre-workout. I just think Millie. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was a follow-up on the same question. I may as well. Millie reckons a recommendation for protein powder.
Some that I would use.
Yeah.
I like Precision Protein. It's Precision as an
Hey, Mel.
isolate, so it's a little
How are
bit
you?
easier on the stomach. A lot of people don't know that isolates are actually really low in lactose. So if anybody has issues having milk or cheese or anything like that, normal protein powders aren't for them. So something that's an isolate protein is going to be better for that type of person.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, just cruise to a supplement store and say, I want to sample some stuff.
Yeah.
Find one that works and use it.
That you like the taste, you like how it makes you feel.
Yeah, it's not going to send you to the toilet.
consistency, Yeah,
Which is high lactose.
yeah.
But yeah, like it's the same thing that supplement companies are going to try and sell you what makes them more money. So if
And supplement stores.
yeah, supplement stores is what I'm talking about. So if this is actually why I get return customers at Beauty and Beast. It's because I'll tell them instead of going the most, the same supplement is the same amount of protein, but for some reason people have
Double
told
the
you this is
price.
better. This
Yeah.
is worth $50 more a tub.
Yeah.
Why? You will not be able to tell the difference. Even if you tell me that you can tell a difference, I'll disagree with you.
Yeah.
Respectively, of course.
Yeah.
Respectively, of course.
One that you like, that's the one that you should get. And one that you can afford. If you want to buy
And
the
mix
most
your macros, of course. Obviously some have high sugar content. Which
Yeah.
is actually not a bad thing for post-workout,
Yeah.
unless you're trying to lose weight. But
Fit it
this
into
one
your
here is
macros.
going to get dual bags. Sorry it took so long, mate. Is it best to train 2 muscle groups in one training session or just the one if you want to build muscle? I don't think it matters.
Nah, I'd say it depends on your training split, how many times you can get to the gym, how
Yeah.
long you can be at the gym while you're at the gym.
Yeah.
If you can only train 3 times a week, I guess you could still go push-pull legs. If you can only train 2 times a week, because that's all you can completely make it there, you're going to have to train more than one.
Yeah, train all your damn muscles.
All your damn, I'd go full body
Yeah,
twice.
absolutely.
100%.
Even if you train 4 days, I'd train full body 4 times a week. 1 day on, day off, day on, or I guess over 8 days you train twice, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters when you train the muscle. I think it's more importantly
Lisa!
how much
Hey,
load
how are you?
you put on that muscle and how much stress
I was going to text these.
you're going to cause that muscle to grow. So if you, for instance, say you're super unfit and you can only get in, your program says back and biceps, but by the end of back session, you're
fucked.
cooked.
Yeah.
I would say don't worry about biceps,
Yeah.
do them another time because A, they've already been trained, and B, you're not going to be putting in
The effort.
as much effort as you could. You might want to split that up into a different day.
Yeah.
Or, might not.
Yeah. Play it
You know
by
what I
ear.
mean?
Play it by ear.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think there'll be any difference in muscle growth. Well, actually, there might be because if you're training one muscle group, you're going to put more focus onto that one muscle group.
As long as you're going to hit the other muscle group just as hard
Yeah.
on like another day,
Yeah.
it's sort of like,
But I wouldn't be going, okay, I want to do a back day. I want to do a bicep day. I want to do a
or
tricep
don't be
day.
afraid to do back with a bit of triceps,
Yeah.
or push with a bit of legs, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Or legs with a bit of back.
Yeah.
Doesn't always have
Anything.
to be
Yeah.
an accessory.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yeah, it can be legs and back, legs and push, whatever. I think some questions might have gone up. Oh no, Miko. Should we get to Mika's one? Mika said it in a little while. How you going, brother? Good man. How are you?
I'm also good if you're well.
Been loving all your posts.
I just want to chuck something in real quick about BCAAs. If you really wanted to use BCAAs, have one that has EAAs as well.
I
essential
was
amino acids.
yeah.
That's probably a better idea.
That's why you have protein too.
Yeah.
Just started CrossFit, loving all the motivational talks. Keep it up, brother. It's not even a question. He's just dapping me up.
I appreciate that.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, that's really, I do appreciate
That's cool.
when people sort of say that stuff. We definitely bust our ass to try and definitely with our clients that are in one-on-one, but also to sort of push it out a little bit harder.
And we don't profit from this at all. We're here at
We're
7:45,
just here on a Monday
chilling.
night, just chilling, answering questions.
Yeah.
But it goes back to the start. We love helping.
Yeah.
That was our first question.
And if these questions that you're asking are actually going to help you, then I guess we win.
We win.
Yeah.
100%.
So do you, I guess.
We all win. It's a win-win-win. Have you got any questions on that side? Millie.
Yes.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. What are the biggest mistakes people make at the gym? Ego lifting would be a massive one for guys and girls, but mainly guys because of high testosterone, I think.
Yeah.
Shitty planning.
Biggest mistakes. I don't think you can make a mistake until you injure yourself. It's just like, could you have
It's
done?
not optimal.
Could you
Yeah.
have got better results by leaving your ego out the front door?
Yes.
100%. Ego is definitely a big one.
Yeah.
Just going in without education or following a shit plan.
Yeah.
That's a mistake because A, you're gonna get injured, or you're just gonna hold yourself back from what you could have done.
Yeah.
Biggest mistake.
Biggest mistake, not hiring one of us.
Yeah. Specifically.
Yeah. No, but
all the fitness
hiring help. Hiring help if you need it. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, yeah, that would be a big mistake.
It's the same thing. I just answered the question.
Yeah.
Like my biggest mistake was not asking for help.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Millie, cardio morning or afternoon versus when should we do weights?
We answered this
Hey
last,
Brad, what's
last
going
one.
on? We answered this last time. Yeah, it does not matter.
Yeah.
If you burn your calories in the morning
Vinny!
and then don't burn them at night, over the whole day you've still burnt the same amount.
Yes.
If we're talking cardio. Personal preference, will you go harder? Will you perform better in the morning or the afternoon or in the middle of the day or wherever the hell you can fit it in? Definitely aim for your ideal time for you.
Yeah. What works for you?
Yeah. Do you have anything on that one?
Fuck fasted cardio.
Yeah.
Just, I know that's like not what you asked, but in case
that's what
where
you're
it was-
thinking, like
yeah.
eating or cardio before breakfast or anything, I can't train before food. I just need food.
I can and I do, but that's not because I want to do it fasted. It's because it works for me.
And I just know I'm soft as fuck. Wicked, thanks so much. No worries, Millie. Thanks. Yeah, a few questions come in. Thank you a lot.
What age is old enough to train? Asking for my son. Well, I
Depends
think
what you
he's.
call training.
I think he's already training right now. Is he?
Deep.
Huh?
Deep.
He is. He's getting up, walking, sitting down, standing up. That's training.
That's training.
If we're talking about jumping into the gym, I think if you've got the right guidance, I don't think there's an age. It's like a lot of people are against young people training in gyms and whatnot because they think it's going to stunt their growth, blah, 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 blah. But if I were to say, okay, I took my 10-year-old son out to the river and we got bogged, and we can say, don't push that car, help me push the car because you're too young and might stunt your growth.
The
Absolutely
load of
not.
pushing that car is going to be a
Exactly.
fuckload higher. than
Yeah,
what he's gonna
exactly.
do
Like
in the gym.
we are always training, unless of course we're sitting on our asses. But anything physical is training.
And then it's like, I think the question is gym training.
Yeah, gym trainer. As long as they've got
I remember
appropriate help.
Yeah, I remember ages ago. I can't remember the number, but it was like there is a load that will stunt your growth, but it's something like 1,000 times your body weight or something.
Yeah.
You're not going to do it.
If you've got proper help, you're not going to do it.
It's just not going to happen. But then it's like training. Like I know I've been training since I was 9 years old for lifesaving.
Right.
For footy. I'd sit outside and I'd practice kicking a ball. I'd practice bowling a ball.
Yeah.
That's training. It definitely helped me in all of my sports because I called it practicing for a long time, and then I realized it was training.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's practice. But in the gym, and I've had a client. He started with me at 9, little Chris.
Yeah.
Chris, he
Yes.
was training a while ago.
Yeah.
And we were limited to nothing besides, there was no limitation that had to do with his age. So we sort of just did a bit of everything. He loved doing the weights because, he was hanging out with me, like with an older guy. He's like, fuck yeah, I kind of want to do some weights too. So I know he loved when we sort of did bench press or we did shoulder push stuff, a little bro session.
Yeah. Training arms.
He loved
always.
bicep curls and stuff.
Yeah.
But he still did everything. Like obviously we trained more than that, but he enjoyed that, which I thought was wicked.
Yeah.
I think there's another. James? Do steroids really make your peepee smaller? Asking for a friend.
No.
I don't know. I know a surprisingly small amount about steroids.
Yeah.
I've not looked into it for myself. I've not looked into it for any clients. So I've sort of I'm surprisingly unknowledgeable on steroids.
I've been in and around that area quite a bit, especially with the bodybuilding scene and whatnot.
Yeah.
I watched lots of documentaries. When I was a bit younger, I was right into learning about what they did and all that kind of shit. They do not make your pee, as you called it, smaller. They will make your testes shrink short term. Will they shrink forever? No. That's like the same old, oh, that guy uses steroids so he probably can't wipe his own ass type thing. It's like, no, if he can't wipe his own ass, that's got something to do with his mobility.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how flexible some of the best bodybuilders in the world are.
Yeah, exactly.
They'd be more flexible than both of us.
Yeah, they can do the
they're
splits
twice
and
the
shit.
size of both of us.
Yeah. So no, it doesn't.
No. Tell your friend that.
Yeah. Also tell your friend probably shouldn't use them, especially if he's worried about his pee size.
Already.
Yeah, it's probably different issues.
Yeah.
He wants to probably stay smaller, so it's not as small, you know.
Yeah. It's all about that ratio. Cock to go.
Anyway.
Any more questions, guys? We had a bit of a good roll there. We've got about 8 or 9 minutes, I think, before Instagram is going to say, get out of here. And then we're going to get out of here. So yeah, any other questions, guys? Otherwise, I'm going to tell Manu to ask me a question again. Oh,
Yes.
that's what Rich Piana said too. You're on point, just making sure.
Awesome. Rich Piana, the man. He's dead. But he was a legend in himself.
Can
We grind. Yes, we probably can. Yep.
Cal Dobbs, he stopped training now. He's gone. If you had one session you could do for the rest of your life, what would it be? Like if you could do one session, full body, one exercise. He just threw in another question. If you could do one exercise for the rest of your body, Josh, what's going on, Josh?
Hey, Josh.
If you could do one exercise for the rest of your body, for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Clean squat press.
Yeah, definitely.
Something like clean squat press. Is that what
Yeah,
it's called?
especially if you're throwing a bit more of a squat.
Yeah.
A clean and press sort of thing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Something that involves as much as possible.
Gets your legs going, your whole posterior chain going to pull it up, which is nice, and then your whole anterior chain to push it up, which is nice.
But you know that big chest again.
Again, I never had a big chest in the first place.
I got no big chest anymore.
I got a big chest. What do you reckon? Same thing?
Yeah,
Similar?
absolutely. Yeah.
I think most people would be similar.
Yeah. I mean, you could argue something if you didn't care about a specific muscle
Yeah,
group. Like
if you
half
wanted
of
no
the guys
legs,
on the planet,
muscle
say
ups.
muscle ups, yeah.
If you wanted no upper body, squats.
Yeah.
If you didn't want necessarily big pecs and shoulders, I'd probably go with deadlift.
Deadlifts, yeah.
But if you want a good balanced body / you want to be balanced, because that's always a good idea, something like a clean and press. Good question.
Cup is annoying me.
What cup?
That cup.
It's a kettle.
It's not a kettle. Wait, on your screen.
Oh, he's pointing bang on the kettle on the other screen. Good question, Cal Dobbs. Instagram's gonna tell us to piss off soon. Fuck, these things fly, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the questions, guys. If you do have anything else, quickly fit it in, and we'll answer that quickly. Adams says hello. Hey, Adams.
Adam, how are you, man?
You got a question, brother? Or do we just wrap it up and we say success? Done. Awesome. Cool. Thanks for watching, guys. The
Cheers,
guys
everybody.
that sent in the questions. Thanks a bunch.
It actually is awesome. Like, it obviously gives us some talking points, and
Yeah.
most of the time keeps us on track.
Yeah.
And if they actually do help you, then it's fucking awesome.
That's what we're doing it for. But yeah, we do need you guys for that, which is really awesome that you guys are jumping in and helping out.
If you have any feedback, private
Yeah.
message us. Like, we want to make this better. We want to
Yeah.
get more viewers. We want to get more shit out there.
Yep.
Like, if you've got a great idea,
Yep.
you think, if they do this,
Definitely.
do not say shirtless
Why?
until
About 6 weeks?
6 weeks time. Yeah.
I'm pretty keen to just go, like now.
Yes, I know that. Wait till we turn it off.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, definitely. If you guys have like something that you want us to do, that's going to teach you guys something or just motivate you guys something. Reese!
Reese, the
He
man.
said he would join.
I've called about 7 blokes the man today.
Oh, we got all the men around here.
The man, hey mate.
Hey Reese. Quick question, bro. We got maybe 3 minutes if you can fit it in. Otherwise, yeah, we were just saying thanks for all the questions that did come in. Yeah, if you have something that you guys want us to do, whatever that is, like teaching you guys something, giving you guys some sort of motivation or anything like that, or you just want to see Manu with his shirt off, just DM me and I'll make it happen.
Anything for $1.
I'll give you $10 right now. 10 bucks.
Yeah.
I was like, what might he say yes to, and what am I happy to spend?
Alright, $6.50.
$6.50. Sweet. I reckon we wrap it up. Thanks for everything, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for questions again. Karate chopping. Thanks.
Thanks everyone. Cheers. Peace.
See ya.